Now then, welcome to Double-Edged Sword. So it is January of 2020 and it was January of 2016 when I was first went off of work long-term sick. A good 18 months worth of fannying around, on and off of work, in and out of trying to be part-time, reduced hours, standardised hours. Ultimately, 18 months after that, I was working 16 hours a week as a bus driver, 4 hours a day. And I ended up just working myself to the point of exhaustion. I worked myself to the point of unconsciousness. At that point, it was very obvious to me and everyone else in the world that I just could no longer work. So double-edged sword is, the dream, not having to work, but also, unfortunately, not being able to do fucking anything else either. I won't bother apologising for my language in this, because I do a lot of swearing throughout I've got like 2 hours worth of footage. Anyway, so what this is about 2 years so far of footage that I've taken in my attempts to re-establish my world, my ability to stand on my own 2 legs, despite the fact that I'm being a cripple. I have help from government, I have assistance from mum, but by and large, I don't, whilst I'm very thankful for it, of course, do not misunderstand me. I am very, very glad that that's there. Very thankful that it's there, but I want to be able to stand on my own 2 feet. So, primarily speaking, this is a vlog channel, but it is going to be focusing almost entirely on woodwork, because woodwork is the thing that, well, I was 5 years old, I wanted to do woodwork, and then when I was in school, like year 7, that's about age 11 and 12, I did a year's worth of woodwork then year 8 it was metalwork, then year 9 it was design, like graphic products. And so since being about 5 years old, and I got like a toolkit for Christmas, because I was dead into wood then, and then year 11 or 12 doing a year's worth of work then, I've had no real guidance in woodwork. In 2009, I started, 2008, I started renovating my house with no prior knowledge of how to do building work. I just did it. That's pretty much how I've gone on with life. That is my world. That is how I get on with the world. I just get up and I do something because that's what it is that I want to do. No real formal education at all. On that basis, this is not a how-to channel. This is not a safety-based channel. I will not be doing best safe practice in the workplace, because I've not been taught any of it. Anything that I do, it's stuff that I've picked up maybe from watching YouTube, maybe from really sitting down and going, that's really fucking dangerous, I'm not going to do that. Stuff like, so, like, if you ever see me like hammer and chisel towards my own body and you all go fine, yeah, the fact that you've gone is a good thing. If you go, oh yeah, that's best practice, I'll do that too, you're a fucking moron. Don't do as I say, don't do as I do. This is not a how-to channel, this is a vlog. Anyway, so up to date, up to now, I've been doing my best to really set my basement up as a workshop, and I had a bit of income from back pay on PIP, which for non-UK people is disability allowances from government, which I've used to buy some tools here or there. In places I have scrimped and I've saved as much as I can, and pretty much everything that's going to be made on the channel will be made through mass wombling of stuff out skips. If there's something going free and I can make use of it and turn it into something that people might pay money for, I'm going to do that. Not in kind of shabby chic kind of way, because I'm planning on going for visually striking, very, very impressive pieces of furniture. Not that what I've built so far is anywhere near that, but yes, so I'll be going for a very high finish rather than distressed, old-looking bollocks. I don't really know where to go beyond that. This is channel trailer. This is me telling you what it's going to be. A lot of what you're going to see is badly filmed, me talking to a mobile phone camera or a crap camera that's like clamped to a work surface somewhere, watching me chisel away at something, if that even is there. Or perhaps there'll be me sitting, because there's a green screen behind me that I did for, because I have another YouTube channel that I'm trying to get going in order to generate an income. It's not generating an income. This channel, Double O Sword, is not going to generate an income. I'm doing it for posterity, so that I can point at things and say, look, that is what I did to get myself back on my own 2 feet. Foulmouth 82 is a much more commercially viable prospect. So that's why I've got green screen behind me. If you're wondering, that's really expensive. No, that's not really expensive. That's about 15 quid's worth of material and an old curtain rail stuck to the ceiling. It's not hard to do, guys. I am surrounded by LEDs. These are blue LEDs. I don't know why I bought blue LEDs. They're supposed to be white, but they're not. They're like day glow blue. So unfortunately, it might not be the best of green screens. Anyway, so yeah, you might see a lot of green screen stuff happening behind me, a lot of my face being involved in pictures and trying to describe what it is that I'm doing, because realistically speaking, recording everything I'm doing is getting in the way of me actually sodding doing it. So hopefully, as the world gets easier and easier for me to be more productive in, right? So my basement gets more and more to being a workshop. Hopefully, I'll get higher quality videos and stuff, and it'll be more interesting for your average viewer to actually watch. Like, it'll be I made this piece of furniture series, maybe 25 episodes of bearded balding guy struggling with a hammer. But up until maybe 2020, a lot of it is going to be kind of sporadic, 6-week break as I'm dead, or like maybe 4-month break through the summer, because I do not function in the summer. If it gets warm, then I get very angry and I start shouting at cameras, and I sweat very quickly. Like even right now, it's January, it's about 16 degrees in this room. I'm kind of warm. I mean, forget off. I could take this off, but then I'd have just a t-shirt on and I'd go kind of cold, because it is 16 degrees. So anyway, hopefully, oh wicked, that comes through proper way around. Hopefully you'll see a lot of brew cam. More brew cam, less brew cam. Maybe not enough brew cam. I'll have to fake some brew cam, but I probably won't fake brew cam, because you need genuine brew cam. And I wholly intend on selling the stuff that I make. To date, I haven't actually made out. But I've got like so much wood to make stuff out of. I'm looking forward to being able to make stuff out of it. But actually turning my basement into a workshop has been a very long process to try, because it's only like an 8 foot by, well, maybe a bit more by 8 foot, maybe 12 foot chimney breast comes into that 12 foot by maybe 2 foot, and it's probably 14 foot in the other direction. So it's not a very big room, and you've got to get down a staircase and then round a very tight corner to get in and out of it. So it's a massive pain in the ass to work in, and it's not like I can just empty it into the rest of my house. I did have a lodger. She moved out, 3 months ago. So I couldn't just, fill the house full of crap. And to be honest, I want to be able to use my house, so I can't just fill my house full of crap. I need the workshop to be the workshop. Anyway, that is channel pilot, should we call it? Trailer. That's all the kind of shit that you should expect on this channel. Expect me to swear. If you don't like my language, fuck off. If you really care, you can report me to YouTube. If this channel ever gets monetized, I very much doubt it ever will. I very much doubt anyone's really going to bother even watching this channel, to be honest, other than me. And maybe if I sell a piece of furniture, I'll give them the playlist on YouTube so they can go off and see how that piece of furniture was made. But yeah, don't follow me for safety advice. Don't tell me that I'm doing everything wrong. My situation is my situation. Don't tell me that I'm obviously not disabled. I am in disabled chronic fatigue syndrome, by the way, if you're wondering. If I was able to work, I would be working. Don't give me that fucking bullshit. And yeah, if you got ideas, creativity, like, positive input, I'm well glad to hear it. Stick it in comments. I'm going to be talking to anybody that lands in comments. Like the videos if you want to like the videos. Subscribe if you want to subscribe to the videos. There's not going to be like a standard release schedule. I'll try to do that, because at the end of the day, a YouTube channel is a commercial venture in a form. Once you get past 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours a year, and you adhere to their family-friendly content guidelines, which this probably won't do. Right? If you ever watched AVE, the amount that he swears, don't expect me to be any different to that. Maybe I'm not going to be as much as a dick as that guy is, but he's hilarious, makes me laugh. Bit of a misogynist, but never mind. He's an engineer, at the end of the day. Oh dear. Very much like the channel, by the way. If anyone happens to tell him that I said that, also tell him that I do enjoy his channel and that I do appreciate the work that he puts in. He's a good lad. Anyway, right, take care of yourselves. Hopefully enjoy all this shite, and we'll see what happens in a bit.